For Yetunde Abraham, her journey from freedom to captivity and back took the familiar plot: poverty leading to vulnerability. Then the sugar coated the poisonous tongue of someone she trusted. The story starts back home in Abeokuta, Ogun State of Nigeria. Her family of 7, barely existing, living a life of subsistence. In the midst of poverty, Yetunde's zeal to further her education was never dampened by her circumstances. She had high hopes that one day her dream would come true. Then entered this uncle of hers, who unknown to the family was a trafficker, who came calling with this irresistible offer to sponsor her to Germany to further her education. For Yetunde, the 6th of 7 children, that was a dream come true. The offer was made juicier by the mention of overseas education. Overjoyed, she packed her bag, waving goodbye to her mother and siblings to join her uncle. But once she stepped out of her house, what promised to be a happy journey to success turned into a nightmare of monumental proportions. She had become one of the victims of human trafficking.
I am your host, Otto Meglina, and with me is Yetunde Abraham. So let's go straight into it without wasting much time, yeah?
Okay, yes. My name is Yetunde Abraham.
Okay.
I'm from Ogun State.
Okay.
Abeokuta, exactly. So we are 7 in our family, 7
Okay.
in number. My mother has 7 children.
Okay.
3 brothers and 4 sisters.
Wow.
So I'm second to the last one.
Okay.
Thank you. So, and I came from a very poor family. And one day, there is this uncle of mine that everybody knows him. He has the money, but he did not help. He don't help.
Okay.
So he just walked to my mom and said, because he know that I have passion for education, that I want to be educated. My dream is to become a lawyer.
Okay.
And one day, if God will have his way, to become a judge one day. So, and he said, what is this your children? What are they doing? That he wanted to help me. That you see that I have passion to go to school. That he wants to help me to travel to Germany to go and further more my education. So we're very happy in the family, and he said, okay, we should get him a passport picture, which we did. He said that she don't worry, I should just give him like 2 days to provide passport. So which we did, and he gave me passport. I can saw my picture inside the passport. And he said we will take flight from Cotonou. Then I'm very, very tender. I don't really understand much thing like that. So he said, we will take flight from Cotonou. I said, okay, no problem. So a week later came and he said, we are moving to Cotonou. Me with one woman called Alaja. So we moved down to Cotonou. Getting to Cotonou, to my greatest surprise, the soldiers at the last, the what is it called? The last checking point to enter into Cotonou. Yes. The soldiers there, they are working together. So the soldier said, are you Yetunde? And the other woman, are you Alaja? We say yes.
So they already called your names?
Yes.
Wow.
So I was like, okay. They said, okay, we should stay this side. So we have to move to one side. And later in the evening, 2 men walked to us and said, Yetunde, Alaja, Aya. So I was like, okay. So we are going. They said we are going to go and enter a plane in one place like that. And I see that this road we are going is like a desert. I don't know, we are going to Niger Republic. So
okay.
I was like, it gets to a certain stage. I said, please, can I turn back? Can you people turn back? Or I don't want to go anymore. I'm tired because with the people I'm seeing along the road, they are not looking like, this road does not even look like airport road. Even if I've not been to airport before, we see it in television. Yes, so I was like, okay. I said, people there said I should do what, I should sit down and this. So when I was like shouting, trying to reach the box, so they brought out guns.
Whoa.
There are many blacks there, many ladies and many men. So they brought out gun and said, hey, if you don't sit down there, you will bust your head. So I just have to calm down. And okay, I don't want to die. Okay, let's keep on moving.
Okay, really, this uncle of yours never told you where exactly you were going to when you came to the house to pick
The only
you?
thing he told me is we are going to Germany.
Okay, Germany. Okay,
Yes.
he told you you were going to Germany. Oh,
To further my education, that is what he said. So getting to Agadez, they took us to one Madam Bola ghetto. When we get there, I met with thousands of Africans. This is not just only Nigerians. Ethiopia, Ghana, name of it. Any Africa you can just picture in your mind. So I saw many and I was like, Jesus, yeah, how come did I find myself here? And they told me that I shouldn't worry, I should relax my mind. So they brought us into the woman's parlor, the sitting room, and the woman said, oh, you are welcome. You're a Nigerian woman. According to later what they heard, she has been there for many years. She has been doing this business. So she feed us the first day, the second day, and I told her, Mama, please can I talk to my brother? She said, no problem. He called in and I said, sir, please, I'm tired. What you told me is that we are going to Germany. And now,
it's not exactly what you
I
said.
said, with what I can hear from people, they say we are in a jail. Please, can I return back home? He said, I shouldn't worry. He's still lying to me, telling me I shouldn't worry. Within 2 days, we are already in Germany. That is like that. Maybe the plane has issue and all that.
Oh, goodness.
And within 2 days, we are already in Germany now. Okay. I said, all right, no problem. But I want to turn back. I'm tired. So the woman the Madam Bola just grabbed the phone on my hair and said, oh, so they were speaking language which I did not understand. So after the third night, the woman asked us to move out. So we enter inside our ghetto. So that is, we just have to survive on our own, that they are not sending any money again. She feed us for 2 days and we spent 2 weeks there. We have to survive back. What we see on the road by Obza, and their water there is like just, Nigeria gutter water. That is what we are drinking.
Oh, goodness. No.
You see many flies. We have no choice. We just have to
drink it that way
to survive. And we pick our Obza from trash from dustbin. Very strong. Their bread, there is called Obza, one long bread. That is what we eat in order to survive.
So that was exactly what you guys were feeding on till 2 weeks?
Yes, for 2 weeks. Many. Some are already answered. They are doing prostitution there. And which me, I never knew. I was like, no, I will never do that. So whatever I see, I will feed with. And if I did not see, I will be fine. So we proceed after the 2 weeks. We move to Duruku. Duruku is another village inside the desert. So yes, Duruku is another village there, and we proceed there. Getting to Duruku, before we get to Duruku, when they wanted to load us from Agadez, we were 30 in number at the back of Ilios. 30 in number, we sit, some have to hold stick. On our way, many things happen. Our Ilios stumble many times, which result to fractures for some people, break neck, break arm, and all that. Getting to Duruku, we stayed there for 3 weeks. The only way you can survive in Duruku is by prostitution. And this is a place by people that will be sleeping with you. They are just, imagine Nigeria Boko Haram. You can see the pictures. That is just their picture. So, and I even in Nigeria, I never thought of it. Not even find myself doing it. So I refuse that. I will never. So ever if it takes me, let it. I will never do this. So I have to be feeding with whatever I see in the dustbin. That is what I was feeding on before we proceed to Libya journey. And they also pack us 30 in number again. Before we get to Libya, many died on the road. Many died. Our heel will stumble many times. Whereby you will see your brother that fell, you can't help.
You can't help.
Even when you try to, the driver will tell you, yes, good. And I may be moved, which means keep quiet, or do you want to die?
Good.
So if you are shouting, eating the aliens or somebody, you say, Allah, God, it's a chilling fighter, which means I have no business with that. If they have value, it is later when they understand their language and begin to know what the man is saying. So finally we get to the last checking point of Libya. Called, let me remember. So this last checking point, this is the place whereby everybody knows this place that the Red soldiers are, we have been paying, the drivers have been paying from checking point to checking point. But this place, our money has finished. So the only way you can pay there is by paying with your body.
Oh, goodness.
So they drop us and said, they are talking to our driver. So the driver said they should go and talk to the people. So they asked the girls there, whereby you see 13, 14, 15 girls upward like that, their age. So they said, okay, the only thing option here, do you have money or they sleep with you? 5 men at the same spot.
Oh, goodness.
So I personally, I refused. I will not do that. Immediately one slapped me. They are speaking their language I don't understand. They naked me. So they picked some girls that allow them, beginnings to mess them up. Many of them, most of them are virgin. They are the ones that's virgin them at that spot. Whereby you see 13 years old, 5 men. One will be touching her private part, one touching her breast, dragging her hair, crying. One will even be beating her.
It's really brutal.
So they throw me, they hit me with gun on my head, hit me all over my body and tell me to shut up, blood all over. So I said, I will rather die. I said, you, Nick, Manny Beach, which you don't want them to sleep with you. I said, me die. I said, you die. So there is a well that they threw me inside that one.
Into the well?
Yes. The water reached here. They threw me inside there. And it was their cold time. It is cold season. I was about to, even the blood all over my body has to just freeze up. So I was about to give up. And inside there, I make this prayer that, Lord, if you can help me out, bring me out of this. If you permit me, I'll go around the world in order to tell the people the danger about this trafficking. So that very day, I was hearing many of our guests crying, shouting for help. See blood all over, disvirgin them at that spot. When another man sleep with them, when it's done, another one will come. They are just messing up our ladies, our young girls. Mostly from the northern land, from even Ethiopia, Ghana, mention them all over. I was crying that, why? What are women, ladies, what have we did to deserve this? So one man just walk out. Is also the military is part of them, but because the man is not doing what they want him to be doing, so they retire, they resign him. So the man just said, okay, you pay for me, and he said, our driver has already, they are through with the girls, our drivers has already moved on. So they asked the girls there, and they move on, and they leave me there. So the man paid for me, and they call our driver back through their guerrilla phone, which they use in the day. So the man came and picked me. And getting to Libya, they took me to one woman called Yabo. First of all, they took me to one lady called Aisha. Aisha happens to be my brother. She's the one that is sponsoring me to come down there.
Okay. And
very small lady and said, oh, so this is all you. You are the one that have been proving stubborn head. I said, madam, it's not like that. Me, they say I'm going to Germany now to study my education. I don't know how come I find myself. They say, shut up your mouth, idiot. So she gave me food first day, and the second day they took me to Yabo. Yabo, she's a very wicked woman. Whereby you will meet about 40 girls in one room. 40 girls. How are they doing it? They just share curtain. Use curtain to divide rooms. and they are sleeping with them on a student's bed. In a day, you will see whereby 30 to 25 to 20 men are sleeping with one lady in a day. And some of them have been there for 5 years. They have not set their eyes on the sun. Some 3 years. If you died at this process, they throw you off in the desert. They don't care.
So imagine that, like, they don't really care what happens to you.
They don't care about your life. You are nothing to them. You are human being, most especially girls. You are nothing to them. You are just like machine printing money. So when the machine just fades, they throw you off and get another one. So I was there and they asked me that, Madam, you go do prostitute. I said, ma'am, please. I was there, yeah, nothing like please. So. Say, it's either you do prostitute or we kill you. I said, ma'am, please, I can't. They naked me, chained me in toilets for 2 weeks. Yes. The toilet whereby you come and poo. Many ladies will come, they chain me there. So I found favor from one lady called Ife. Ife womb has dislocated for about 5 or 6 times. They have a doctor that is fixing it for them. So there will just 2 men will hold your hand, 2 men will hold your leg, and the doctor will wear gloves and he will use his hand.
To put
it. Even their private part is as wide as your hand, because every day men are sleeping with them. And this is not just one person. 30, 20, like that a day, daily. And this event told me that she's HIV positive then, that she has been there for 5 years. What she's looking for that is just one day she should die. She now said, I should just allow them or they will kill me. I said, no, I will not die. That God that helped me in the desert will appear. So I was there, she feed me. In the midnight, she will sleep, not every day, maybe once in a while she will sleep and give me food. So one day this woman stood up that, something is telling. I was there praying because my mother, she's a prophetess. So I was there praying, and one day the woman stood up and said, something is telling her that she don't just want me, she want me to go. That's like I'm giving her business bad luck. So she wants me to go. So she came and brought one man called Ali. They have already given me name Aliyah. He brought Ali, and Ali said, am I a virgin? I said, no. He said, did I have any children at home? I said, no. I said, what did I want? They say you should buy me, because they sell girls there. Not even girls alone, even boys are men there, they sell them. So Ali now said, can we, that he likes me, can we plan? And this is Asthma Boy. Asthma Boy is a thief. So if you mess up with him in your connection house, he will go and bring soldier, they will bust them. Nobody messed up with him. So he was not the one planning with me that can I close my mouth, we bust here together. He did not really understand English much, but he was trying to describe. So I said, yes. Ogami, go. He said, yes. I said, I will be happy. So he said, okay. So the third day, he went and brought soldiers. He did not follow them. So when the soldier came, they were knocking the door, knocking. The woman did not open. They have to bust wall and come inside to open the door. Immediately they saw the woman, they hit her with gun. The woman has already hid all the girls in the toilet. Leave only me. So that even they want to kill us, they will just kill only me and her. And which she knows that they can't kill her because she has legs. She has many people that she has connection there. So we were going, I was not eating the vehicle, telling the soldiers that I've been hearing them, Amam. So I've been hearing that Amam is toilet. So I was eating the vehicle, shouting, me, madam, plenty, Amam, toilet, me, madam, So one of them picked that toilet, Amam. So they are trying to understand my English small. That toilet, Amam, okay. They have to turn back, go there and bring out our girls. When they are bringing them out, they have to cover their face so that they will not just get blind instantly. Because imagine you have not set his eyes on the sun for about 5 years. and you are bringing that person out to come and see some. You understand? So they have to cover their faces and they brought us. But the thing I really saw there that really shocked me, if you came in, you are a virgin, they disvirgin you with ladies' heel.
Oh goodness.
Or cucumber. Or you allow men to sleep with you that very day, like 10 men, in order for your private part to open very wide. So that the following day you start the business. This does not just happen once or twice. If you are virgin, they brought you in. Immediately you came in, they disvirgin you with heel or cucumber. Maybe if you enter good hand of burger, you disvirgin with cucumber or ask men to sleep with you. So that is how I was freed in Libya. So the soldiers asked me, what did I want? Did I want to come back home? I said no. Do you know why? With all what I passed through, I know if I return back, I have nowhere I'm coming. Truly, I have a mother. But we even struggle to eat just one meal in a day. I said, okay, I'm free now. Maybe I can enter the country and look for what job to do. Yeah. Which I never know is another hell again. I went through a lot. Is it when we are going, my husband that I got married to now was being shot twice, all because he's driving church box. The asthma boy wanted to collect church box from him. He was running and they were shooting. They shot him. At that same spot, they shot two ladies. I supposed to be at the box. I did not go because I can't get jackets to I don't want to wear short hand to church. I said, I can't get jackets. I said, okay, I will not go on that Sunday. So they go church on Friday. So I said, I will not go. Too late, and I have a very position where I used to sit in the church bus. So a lady that was sitting in that bus was shot from her back of her skull like this. The bullet came out of her eyes. And this lady happens to be my husband's friend. Oh. Instantly she gave up. A high ball came out. Instantly she gave up. There is another one that was pregnant. The bullet entered her lap. Till date, although she survived it, till date she was sleeping like this. My husband was shot twice, the man I got married to. So Libya is a dangerous country. And when God finally see me through with all what I went through, I said I won't keep quiet. And thank God for symbols of hope for doing this. Said, if God permits me, He's not going to end here. With God, we will go around the world. Mostly Africans, mostly European countries. We should fight this together. Because women are going through a lot. There are many that I went through I can't say. There are a lot. I personally later went through. Is it when your living house where you are living, the house you said you rent, your own landlord, we just came in that I wanted to sleep with all, even you are married, you are a married woman, you are living, then you are still in Sabah. Sabah is the downtown. You are a married woman with your husband, he will sleep with you. This happened in our compound to many women like that. So it's not just a baby thing.
So did you attempt at any time to escape? Did you put in effort to want to leave, even when you said you were going to stay in the country and then look for what to do?
Many times I tried to. Many times I tried to, but there is no way. These people, you can't run from them. Because the very first day they brought me, they collected my hair. They shaved my hair, part of my hair. Shaved part of my armpit hair, cut my fingernails. If you run, they could not get you anyway. They will run you mad. The lady will run mad. If you run, they will go and do sham with all these things, and they will collect your picture. So anywhere you like, you go. If they cannot get you, they use all their power and they can't get you. They will use spirituality to handle that. They will handle it spiritually and to get it spiritually.
That's really so bad. Meaning they've just made it that you don't have anywhere to go. You just have
Anywhere
to
to
serve
go.
them no matter
Yes,
what happens.
yes,
How did you come in contact with Symbols of Hope? How
yes.
did you meet them? How did they intervene?
Thank you. When I came back to Nigeria through IOM, they are the one that helped me to return back home. I returned to my family. Truly, they helped me.
But how did you find them, or how did they find you?
Yes, there are embassies there.
Okay.
So I have to, when I'm free, and after when I stay for some time, I have to go there, tell them I want to return back
Okay, to your country.
So I have a son then, I came back with my son.
Okay.
So when I returned back to Nigeria, truly IOM helped me financially to start up some things. Something happened, the whole thing crashed. So a friend of mine that is also one of the returnees helped me to connect with Symbols of Hope. And he brought us here, and I will tell you this, and I will say it even when I'm not here, that they have been, God have used them to be a source of joy in my life. It's not by only financially. I will say this even when I go to any organization. If the rest organization can be doing this, it will go in a long way. Not just to help, but follow up. They called me many times to make me happy. At times I will be doing nothing. At times I will be stranded. I will not even have shishi in my hand. They will call me. Yetunde, we are here at home. If I see my daddy, I call him Daddy Reverend Emmanuel. I call him my daddy. If I see his call, I will be so happy because I know that he has made that month for me. So in order for me to see that all those things I went through, I still have family here at home.
Yeah, it's not easy actually. The trauma lives with most of them for many years because they have key, or rather certain things that remind them quickly, and because most of them are idle, they don't have what to do, and then they don't seem to get a job to do. They are idle. It keeps them stressed up. It keeps the trauma. It makes the trauma last longer. But then we are trying our best, and a lot of them are coping. They are coming out of that traumatic session as well. But it's not a very speedy session, I can tell you. One person will tell you, I'm well, I'm better, I'm well. But then the moment he gets back and he's alone, and then he hears maybe a small sound out there, he remembers how many times he was shot in the desert or shot in Libya, or he sees a small thing that resembles one of the boats or the lapa they use to cross the Mediterranean, that reminds him quickly. Or she sees a young man that wears the same kind of clothes with someone who has raped her, it brings back the memory afresh. So they are coping, yes, but it's not speedily because the country is in itself sick. We are doing our best because we don't just approach it from this professional perspective, but we have to put religious perspective to it. If it's a Muslim, we try to bring Muslims who will talk to them, who would give them that religious perspective. If it's a Christian, we bring a Christian perspective, someone who would talk to them, leaders from these various religions. So we could see a lot of growth in it. Just like the last person that spoke, you could see her feeling so jovial, so okay, so happy, and all of that. Yes, that wasn't the way she was speaking when she returned newly.
If you must travel for greener pastures, weigh your options carefully. Take calculated risks. For all times, it is always better to look before you leap. The youth, no doubt, face a lot of problems: unemployment, insecurity, disease, hunger, etc. But as Yetunde and many like her have found out, there are problems everywhere. The disappointment suffered by many ambitious youths goes to confirm the old saying that the devil you know is better than the saint you do not know.
What's your advice to young people coming up?
Yes, my advice is that truly the country we find ourselves is not funny. But we should always ask God for one thing. God, give me the idea of what I should be doing that will make me to be great in life. You may travel to America, and what will make you to be great in life, it may just be only camera, and it will start in your country. Nigeria, truly, the government and all that, what is happening generally is not funny. This is very hard time. But the only thing, first of all, believe in yourself. Look at what you love doing most. I love talking. And my mom told me then that, you love talking. Okay. I said I want to be a lawyer and one day to be a judge. Finally, the dream did not come. But I also find myself still doing what I want to. So I can stand in gap as God will have his way to go anywhere and speak against trafficking. You understand? We young girls coming up, they should look for what they love doing. You know what is killing our girls nowadays? Laziness.
It's so eager to everybody.
They just want to become a millionaire one day.
Yeah,
And it does not start like that. Think of who you are. You can be selling pure water, and through that pure water, the Lord will bring your destiny helper to you. And people just want to live a life without God. You can't make it. If you go to the devil, he will give you what you want, but the destruction of it is the end of it. So I will advise the whole world, the whole Africans, ladies, that be who you are. Be focused. Have relationship with God. And start from somewhere. Even if it's hairdresser, if it's to be plaiting your neighbor's hair, you don't know who God will use to speak to people about you one day. So even if it's pure water, don't be ashamed. So I'm telling you what, even if it's to make cake, if it's buns, if it's sobo, one complaint can just say, okay, come and be supplying us. So don't look at government, even American government or something. So don't look at government is coming to come and do anything for you. Start from what you like to be doing. So that is what I have to tell the whole ladies watching me out there.
That Yetunde, who placed all her trust in God, was rescued by someone from the camp of her captors, proves that God never fails, that he is still in the business of saving those who trust in him. Humanitarian outfits, like the Symbols of Hope project, need the support of all to offer much needed shoulder for victims of human trafficking to lean on, and from there, pull them back from emotional, physical, and financial distresses that they face. Please help us to get the story of Yetunde out so that prospective victims can avoid the same trap. Follow, comment, like, share. We are True Vision, committed to democratizing the media space.